Waz D Scene, people? This is Matthew and
Ricardo
and
Julien
and
Summer.
and we are here once again, folks. And this time we have to talk about that movie, boy, the culmination of a 22 film run. You know, started with 2008's Iron Man. I remember back there it was like Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. Really okay. This could be a good, decent action movie. And look at the universe that expanded, right?
No, when I saw that trailer on Comic Con and they showed the suit flying.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah, I was on board from day one too.
Okay,
I was too.
Yeah.
Trailers?
I was a little on the skeptical end because
Yeah.
like, all right, we got stuff like, as far as Marvel movies go, not MCU movies go, we had like Ghost Rider, you know, the last X-Men, the last
Hulk.
time.
Yeah, the Blades.
Yes.
2003.
Yeah. Well, Blades was the best of those, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
Spider-Man, it's alright.
Spider-Man 2,
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
3,
already
yeah, not so much, right?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but who would have thought, right, that from now one movie and from the end, that post-credit scene,
Yeah,
you know, the Avengers Initiative, just those two words alone, and look at what we got here.
Yeah.
We got
This
a
is
just wide expanding and still expanding universe.
I argue that I was thinking about it the other day when I was driving. Like, this is actually, they managed to do with this what even Star Wars has had difficulty doing.
No, as I always make the joke, you know,
Yeah.
John Favreau built this in a cave with a box of scraps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because if you know, I think I mentioned this before. You know that Iron Man 1 was kind of intended to fail. Had a lot of things
Yeah.
against it. It didn't have a script. You have this and
They didn't want RDJ.
It was a seamless character as well too.
Right, true.
Favreau
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to,
a big
beg
smart
for
move
him.
because it's
Yeah.
like, wait, they couldn't get back Spider-Man, they couldn't get the
Yeah.
X-Men.
No,
all
it's
these
Let's
things.
pick somebody that if we lose, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
who knows?
So they was betting
Iron Man.
against it, but
Yeah.
the man just they sit on with it.
Yeah.
And make it work.
Yeah.
Right, and I mean, 11 years later,
Yeah.
now we have Avengers Endgame, which of course is the sequel to Avengers Infinity War,
Yeah.
which I still call the MCU equivalent of the season 5 finale of Game of Thrones.
Right.
If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Well,
Which
they've
is-
been calling it what? The Infinity Saga, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So Hawkeye family though.
Yeah, strong way to begin the movie.
Very strong start.
I love how they set that up.
Yeah.
So you would think that, oh, well, because two main characters supposed to be leaving, right?
Right.
You would think it would start with either one of them. But to me, that would just be like selling out the whole show one time.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we started the movie with him, so of course he had to die, right? But I'm glad they started with a guy like Hawkeye because for one thing with Infinity War, we was kind of wondering, hey, where was Hawkeye? Like, where?
Right.
And we know that he has his family, you know, and that's why he didn't really stick around that long with them, you know, with
Yeah.
Civil War and all that kind of
We
stuff.
also saw him wearing an ankle monitor.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yes,
No,
yes,
no,
yes.
no,
It
no.
matches
Yeah,
up with what
yeah.
was going on with Scott.
Right,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
You two of them had the same right.
So next shot is Tony Stark and Nebula in the spaceship basically,
And I love it.
Yeah,
One of
and
my favorite moments too. It's that just the character growth of Nebula.
yes.
And the fragility of Tony in that moment.
Yeah.
I mean, they did such a good job with the CG. I'm looking at how he's skin and bones. And
Yes.
Yeah,
I even bought into
it
too.
was disturbing. I was like,
it was hard to.
I bought into that too.
Yeah.
It looks so
Very
And
impressive.
It so showed you how vulnerable he could be.
He's
You know?
Yeah.
he's still just a guy.
Yes,
Probably.
you
Yeah.
know, and we
The man in a
sometimes we
suit,
forget
yeah.
that, you know, with
Yeah.
how like Batman-esque he can be
Right.
in terms
How
of
cocky,
okay, I have
you
all
know.
this money,
Right.
I'm cocky, I'm brilliant, but I'm still a man,
Still
you
like a-
know.
Yeah.
It's just I love it. I
Yeah.
just love that. I
Yeah.
just love Nebula and
Right.
just how much she's grown as a character.
Yeah. I
They
really,
have
really
a nice,
did
a
like
nice
that.
quick part with him with the food.
Yes.
And again, Nebula don't need food.
Yes.
Like Nebula
Yeah.
literally fall out of atmosphere on the ground and
Yes.
survives. You don't need food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like stuff like that I like.
It's such a human moment for both of them
Yeah.
doing him thinking of her and she's like, no, this is
Yeah.
you know, you need this.
Yeah.
yeah, and her taking kind of
Taking
nursemaiding
care
him
of
and
him,
like,
yes.
Yeah,
okay,
it was just
Nebula,
some great
Yeah.
moments.
You've come a long
with
way.
that, with that
right?
scene.
What
yeah.
a long way.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is with me, right? Like I know eventually they would be saved and they would come back down to earth.
Right.
But I didn't think, or at least I had it in my head a little bit, but I was like, nah, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't have this character be the Deus Ex Machina, but they did it.
There's
Captain Marvel
Deus Ex
just
Marvel.
shows up right in the nick of time.
Yeah, they did.
3 weeks of them being, you know,
Marooned, yeah.
marooned in space basically.
Yes.
It's like boom, here I am to save the day.
Here the mistake.
Which one?
No, here the problem. You see how they introduced Spider-Man and Black Panther in Civil War?
Yes.
She should have been introduced in this film. So that shot should have been the first shot with her. Ever. We should
Right.
not know what she looked like. We never see the
Agreed.
special effect. Nothing.
And
Now,
then you
now
have the
from
Captain
what I'm
Marvel movie
understanding-
after.
Laughter,
Now,
right.
from what I'm understanding, these scenes were shot before Captain Marvel.
That is what making sense
So
to me.
Oh,
why not release the Captain Marvel movie after?
Thank
if
you.
she's barely in this, it
Yeah.
would
Yes.
still work.
I know, but I
I think it's a big misstep for them.
I think they knew why they did that because a lot of the people going to see Captain Marvel was like, hey, you have to see this in order to see Endgame. And then when you watch it, it's like,
Yeah, definitely.
no, I didn't need to.
So
Don't trick me.
It's very much misdirection.
Yeah.
A
That I
lot.
think there was
You know, but
deliberate.
no, you cannot do one or two things because, as I said, one of my big complaints with Captain Marvel is that I like Captain Marvel a lot, actually enjoy it a lot, but it was a missed opportunity in terms of world building for the MCU, right?
Yeah.
It's, Captain Marvel's a big space. She's a big space witch.
It's cosmic.
Kick all this ass all over the place, and the purpose of that is to build up what this
Do you
universe.
think Gunn would have made a better Captain Marvel movie?
Think so?
Perhaps.
A little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
And because as I always ask a simple question, how far is Earth from Xandar? It's a quick question, like in light years.
Yeah.
How far?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Right, the only map of the universe we have is the Thor World Tree stuff, which
Yeah.
is like useless, right?
Yeah.
This is for them, right? For
Yeah.
guns to understand,
Yeah.
right? But I thought they could have. So yeah, you don't do a lot of that building up, world building stuff, and you could do a lot of learning about Thanos with that, or at least learning about Thanos' empire, Kree Empire, and all the little powers that have to
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And a big disappointment for me is that I thought they would address it. In this, didn't get to see them. Xandar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they just
After
mentioned
that-
taking Infinity War.
Mention
that
it in Infinity War and we've never
Yeah.
seen
Never
it.
seen
Also,
it,
it's
yeah.
again.
Right.
Yeah.
So continuing now, right? So all the Avengers were surviving Avengers, including Rocket
Yeah.
and Nebula. They're there. They're in grief and whatnot, about what happened, and they learn conveniently that Thanos is on another planet, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Guardian planet.
And what I like about
a shockwave from the first snap,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
the same shockwave happens again.
Yeah.
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 We don't know why he
You
uses
don't know
the-
why, but
why he
yeah.
uses,
We'll
he uses
find
this-
out,
he snaps
yeah.
a second time for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
All right, so a couple things I like about that scene, right? So for one thing, I still like how they really develop the tension between Cap and Iron Man. Iron Man is still kind of
Right.
like, well,
Yeah.
you could have done something. You could have done something down
Tony's
at the
meltdown
doing
is
it.
excellent.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Even right down to him
Yes.
falling on the ground,
Yeah.
that
Great
was
scene.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And secondly, hey, it's the first time you're seeing Cap and Black Widow and a few others going out into space, War
Yeah.
Machine included.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
And
a great
I
moment.
liked that you did see their excitement for the whole, like, okay, who hasn't
Was
done
it-
this
yeah,
before?
like-
Like, yes.
Raise a hand. Yeah. That was a cool
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, don't
You know?
don't vomit on mission.
yes.
Right.
Um,
About Thanos now. I like his setup. For one thing, it's just like, yeah, I'm a retired supervillain, man.
Yeah.
So I
Farm.
just gotta
I'm
farm.
I'm
Gonna
work
pick up
land.
some fruits and yeah, man,
Till the-
coming home. But if you notice, he has a limp, and then when you close up on his
Right, right,
face,
because-
he has this like really
He's
bad.
doing
like,
I was
Yeah,
watching-
I think
because-
his face is missing.
his-
I was
his
watching
hand,
that. I
his
was watching that. I was
hand,
like,
yeah, he was wheezing a little bit.
Yeah, I was
too.
watching. I was
Yeah.
like, we're looking more damaged than from before.
Yes, so
Yes.
when we
And-
saw
and
him,
then
so
we
I
thought-
was wondering too, why is he looking like
Yeah,
that?
and then-
That's not how he looked
And
in
then they mentioned that
Infinity.
he said
He
mentioned
did it
that
again.
Yeah,
yes,
he did it
yeah.
snap again, and
Yeah.
a snap for an even bigger thing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do. And then we'll find out what he did.
And that was pretty interesting too, how he say, well, he used these stones to get rid of the stones,
Yeah.
and then he says, "I am inevitable."
Yeah.
And Thor, who was like pretty much quiet ever since they introduced him in the film, was like, this is my opportunity now. Swing,
Yeah.
I went
Highlander
to
in that
Yeah.
bitch shit.
Right.
Competition.
They can be your
And I love just the last shot of him where he just walks out of the shed.
That was an epic
and it just
shot.
kind of
Yeah.
fade it out
Yeah.
and it cuts to black. I was like, all right, well, this could be the end of the movie,
Yeah, that joke, yeah.
But you see, 5 years later,
5
and you
years
see
later.
New York, and at first I was like, well, they ain't seeing any traffic or nothing like that. But the place was basically quiet, right? You see now people have moved on since the
Or
event.
haven't.
Or haven't. I do like how you see Black Widow and Rhodey just talking with each other.
Yes.
That was a really powerful moment because you saw that she is still looking for Hawkeye.
Right, yeah. I
There's
thought it
no
was a
way
great
is,
scene
yeah.
when she find out, like, you had to deal with your boy now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but out of control.
And when she
Yeah.
started crying, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
she break
And
down.
it's very much
It's spicy, yeah.
it's very much too where you see where he's like, you have to deal with him, or else we have to deal with him.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so what is happening with him?
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she knows what that ugliness looks like.
Right.
So
Yeah, she's been there.
yeah.
Exactly.
He saved her from that. I know. I always like that line when they talk about erasing the red from
Yeah,
the ledger.
red from the ledger.
It's like
Yeah.
here she is having to do it for him now. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the big change though, well, what really surprised me, kinda, was Tony starting his family. Morgan, yes, his
Morgan,
daughter, is
yes,
here,
Morgan.
You know, like, well, you wasn't seeing much of Pepper Potts there, but seeing it again, I love the setup where she's in a tent and she has this Iron Man mask on, and Tony mentioned something about, well, I have something like that for your mom, but she don't want to use it.
She
so that was like a nice little foreshadowing.
Yeah,
but it's one of those things I didn't pick up on until
it was
the
a
second time.
good setting up of a little foreshadowing there. Very nice.
And speaking of conveniences now, Scott Lang, how he came back. Oh gosh, that random rat that just shows up and presses the little buttons.
I don't think the rat actually, you know, I looked at that scene properly because I myself was like, they're not gonna go for a random rat happen to. But then I realized the rat never actually touches, and it's just walking on the edge.
Right.
About the same time.
Yes, it's just a timing thing of the rat framing it. The rat doesn't actually press any buttons to say it activates.
I thought it was like one of those kind of 90s movies
Yeah.
kind of things like, oh well, this thing jumped in.
You know, maybe he's been trying multiple ways to get back, and this one way worked 5 years later.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of the 5 years thing, to him it was just 5 hours since he was sucked into that quantum realm from the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, right? So he comes out, first thing he does, well, he notices that, you know, a lot of people are in there, place to kind of, you know, dismal basically, right? He goes to this place where it's basically like this like monument
memorial.
of all memorial of all missing people. He sees his name, he's like, holy shit, what's going on? He returns home and he sees his daughter who's grown up, you know. I thought that was like a really powerful moment.
That's a beautiful moment.
It's like, Dad, you've grown, you know what I mean? That moment, I thought that was beautiful. And then we see that part from the trailer where he returns to the Avengers. I was gonna call it a layer for a bit.
That is a layer,
the compound.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, remember me from the airport in Germany?
I know you do. I know you.
Right, and then he drops one of the first, you know, plot devices, if you will. So he's talking about, well, you know, he was in the quantum realm for 5 hours, you know, with the equivalent of 5 years, right? So if they were able to use that quantum realm to go back to get those stones, Infinity Stones, basically, they could just kind of sort back what happened from before.
Right. So I had to look it back in full detail, but I get a feeling that, well, Tony was working on it all the time.
Yes.
Trying to solve the problem. So it's not Scott's idea. It's just Scott make it open to being actually plausible because of the particles.
And
that's one thing Tony apparently couldn't figure out on his own. The particle stuff now.
Right, because there is a part where, well, later on, what happens is that,
Tony does talk about, that not being able to sleep.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, the big sticking point was Peter. Like, I mean,
all
the bullshit was like, you fail Peter at the end of the day. From his perspective, it was like, all right, you know, they understand. Even though he acting as if he move on with the family, blah blah blah. Still want to.
He's still thinking about what happened with Peter, or losing Peter. Right. So after Cap meet with, Cap and the others meet with Tony. I love how Tony just like real, you know, throwing shade at them. It's just like, whatever, you know, outside, whatever.
I got a family now. I ain't got time for superhero shenanigans, you know.
And he's like, well, no, the idea can't work. It doesn't make sense. But then, you know, in the subsequent scene, now you see him late night figuring it out. You know, he do
Friday
the Mobius strip kind of thing, and it's like, oh shit, it works.
That he would lose what he has.
Because
you know, that's what he's telling Scott too. Is like, it's not as simple as you just go back. And Scott is a heist man. Scott is like, listen, we could steal this, we could make this work, we can do this. And Tony, now being the intelligent, but not more intelligent than Scott, would be able to say like, but this is all the things that could go wrong.
Yes.
Butterfly effect and all that.
Exactly, I love that moment where you see his daughter there, and it's like, when you realize it, that it's possible now, it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It's in the bed. The I love you 3000 line was really cute. And then, but there's something I didn't pick up on until I watched it again, the conversation with him and Pepper, you know, while talking about, you know, you're losing sleep, you know, just rest, like she just mentions, you know, you need to take a rest, right? Foreshadowing for later on.
I know collect the dots there.
Right. So next scene is like, well, here's what, Tony don't want to help you out, who else can help you out? And then, well, we bring in Hulk over here, right? I love the decision where Mark Ruffalo is just like, hey, I don't need to try to repress this Hulk anymore. I'm coming out.
My Hulk.
I'm coming out, right?
The Professor Hulk stuff is excellent.
I love it.
And the mocap that they do for him, especially with Mark Ruffalo's face and facial features.
They look great. We get
excellent.
Basically get hipster Hulk.
Yes.
Right. They make it work. it's really funny, but again, it's not his wheelhouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I kind of understand this, but there's a smart guy,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah,
his
I'm into
The
genetics
different kinds
and
of smart.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is not,
And then,
this is not my thing.
The selfie joke I felt ran just a tad bit too long
Right.
though, but it was funny. It
Right.
was unexpected. I like the back
As
and
it-
forth
as it
between
came on for
him
run.
and
Yeah.
Scott Lang. That
Right.
was
Yeah,
really
nobody
good.
knows who Ant-Man is.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So that was fun.
Well, that's right. So after that, they
Well, they're about to pull off the plan,
Right.
and then
the
Tony just shows up last
young
minute.
thing.
Yeah.
A little bit to the young, the old, the get old, the
Yes.
young. I like
And
that.
somebody peed in my suit.
Right.
Yeah. With
That tells
Ant-Man,
you
that was
what
really
it
cool.
is.
It was me.
Yeah, that was a great moment. Yeah. Right. But Tony shows up and it's
So-
like, well, yeah, I know what it is we have to do.
Yeah.
He creates his own Infinity Gauntlet, if you will. It's just like, all right, well, we just need to get those stones, put them there, and then somebody has to control it, right?
Right.
And I love the whole time heist thing and how the music switches to sort of a Ocean's 11 kind of thing, you know, the
Right.
kind of flutes and the jazziness of it. That
One
was
issue
really
I
good.
had, I thought they would have gotten that, where you just do the plan while explaining the plan.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
visualize it.
Right, but we didn't really get to see exactly how. I mean, it's straightforward. It's like just sneak around, just make sure nobody sees you.
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah,
and
but
grab it
you see,
from
you don't want to sell out the goodness of, you know, those moments.
Right, but when the wrinkles started to happen, when the shitty things and these things that you're not supposed to happen start to happen, I was like, all right, now they started getting interested.
Yeah.
But before the heist, we didn't talk about the introduction of Lebowski Tor.
Right.
Oh, yes, Lebowski's store.
Yes.
From the moment I saw him with the shades, well, when he put on the shades later on, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is Jeff Bridges,
Yeah.
Big Lebowski,
Yeah.
great. The whole, well, I love the idea of New Asgard, just this fishing town, basically.
Yeah,
Right.
And yeah, fishing village.
Yes.
And it's just Hulk and Rocket go to meet him,
Right.
because they met him before, of course. Props to just the design.
that belly.
That belly though was on point.
Yeah.
I love that in terms of Thor's arc, because like I decapitate Thanos, but
Yeah,
I still not satisfied though, so I just
Yeah.
can't get drunk and
Yeah,
play
exactly.
Fortnite. I don't care
Fortnite.
anymore, right?
Yeah.
But I'm still the ruler of New Asgard, basically.
It's like-
Gorgon.
It was also a moment too where you saw where killing Thanos was almost as traumatic for him as not killing Thanos.
Right.
Yes.
Because it's like there's that moment with his mother too, and he's like, I cut his head off, and it's like, this is not
Yeah, he
something Thor would do
He went
for
just
the-
like that.
yeah,
He
he
went for
for
the-
the head.
Yeah, and he regretted that.
But,
He didn't go for the.
I do like his we don't say that name.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
OTT Blind was funny. I like
Yeah.
that he has more or less the same arc that Valkyrie did in
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
drunk,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just melting down because of the failure.
Yeah, I did like to the little callback to Angry Hulk might still be there when
Right.
he puts his hands
Yeah.
on
Oh.
Bruce, and Bruce is like,
Yeah.
buddy,
Yeah. That was nice.
It's like,
I still got the rage.
Yes,
I can
you
pull
know,
it
I was
out.
like, oh, it's still there. It's still there. It's still there.
And I don't know if it's just me, but I find like Chris Hemsworth just gets better and better acting as Thor. Cause just that moment when he mentioned Thanos, and he's like,
And he,
don't
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
say that name.
Yeah,
I just love that. It just it just exudes so much,
Yeah,
so much anger.
what I liked about it's funny, but it's hiding real pain.
Tragic,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make
funny
that you can
tragic.
balance it
Yes.
quite well.
But and I do love that. I was like, are we gonna some point he's gonna like eat some kind of magic Asgardian
I
bean
thought so
and
too.
get back strong? It's like, no,
I thought
we're
so
committing to
too.
Fat Hulk for this whole movie. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah.
I
Let's
was
take
thinking,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely sorry, ladies. Cause
Yeah.
as a lady, I was like, please, let's snap his fingers. Please, fix this.
Reminds me
Boy,
of
stay
that
tuned,
great
stay
line by his mother is like, eat a salad.
Yeah.
That was a great line. That was a great line.
No, I props to the
Yeah, props
Russos.
to them for committing to
Committing to
Fat
Fat Hulk.
Okay.
I love Fat Thor, sorry.
Yeah, but before we get to the time heist being pulled off now,
Right.
we gotta talk about Ronin, boy. That long take is excellent. I love it. Just seeing Jeremy Renner in the streets of Tokyo fighting this Yakuza guy,
And it's
real
this guy,
samurai
you know-
shit.
you know
I
he's-
love it.
he's-
Yes, that's Takeshi.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
No, his name is, I think it's Hiroyuki Sanada. I think he was in Last Samurai.
Last Samurai.
He was in Last Samurai.
Yeah, I saw his name in
He
credit.
was
He was in
Westworld. He was in
that sci-fi show with the virus. I think he was in
Yes.
that as well too.
Yes, he had a little cameo.
Yeah.
Pops up.
Yeah, but that scene was excellent. That's the seemingly long take. Of course, the whole samurai stuff.
Yeah.
Thanos killed you. I must avenge that kind of stuff, and it's just samurai shit. I just love that, right? And of course, that powerful moment where Black Widow is there watching was like, well,
And
what
how
do
you could see
you
her
can't
heart
be doing
break
this.
in
Yeah,
her face
yeah.
in
Yeah.
that moment.
You know, just basically, well, yeah, because Hawkeye is going around just killing random gangsters and
Yeah.
dealers.
So I-
He
Let's have nothing else to
he
do.
gonna punish her.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I thought we would get a Lost in Translation reference, but no.
Okay. I see what.
Like a little whisper or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Right. But speaking of Hawkeye, I thought it was a little too convenient though. Like when they're doing the whole test about when they finally decide to test out going to the past,
Okay.
he just up and be like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, he's
like,
the one to lose the most.
No,
I know,
But he's more suicidal. Yeah, he's like, I don't
But
really
the
care.
thing is, to me, it just kind of came off like you now rich. You seen everybody working on stuff, and it's like, oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, well, somebody explain to me on my way here, so whatever, I can do it.
I
not lose,
honestly
whatever.
understand it because,
Right.
like we said, he's very suicidal, and he's like, okay, this can kill you, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like, there's a danger, I don't care, I'll do it. Because he has nothing to
Yeah,
lose.
and all he has is pain and,
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
for a way out of the pain.
Yeah, and I do love the moment where he does test out, right? He goes back in, sometime in the past.
Baseball glove,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's trying to call on his daughter,
Oh, that
and then he
was
just disappears,
Yeah.
and she comes like, Dad?
Yes.
Yeah, I
That
think
was
that was
good.
one of the strongest scenes
Yeah.
in the entire movie.
Yeah, I think he just had the baseball glove he took back.
Yeah.
And you just saw the hope, you saw that transition, and
You know
him
when he's
he
like,
came
it
back
works.
like, it
It
works.
works.
Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
There's
And-
proof.
Yeah, and of course we get the montage. Sorry, not the montage. We get the slow mo walk. Going into the big time machine thing. Then the fast service started hit. So we go back to New York 2012. Nearing the climax of the Avengers. I love the callback where you just saw the
Same
the
shot.
360 shot.
Yes.
Was it 180? Whatever. 180 shot basically of the Avengers. I thought it was really cool. And I like the fact that they didn't have to stop and say, well, Avengers of the future must help the Avengers of 2012. Like, no, it's not about that. It's let them do what they had to do, and
We
they just want to get
we'll
the
go around the story.
yeah, the moment with Hulk doing his
That was
thing, and then
fantastic.
you Hulk watching
Yeah.
like, yeah, I can't really do that all that good, but let me try
Arr.
that. Yeah.
Smash.
That was nice. That was
Like, I'll
nice. Yeah.
smash a few things along the
Character
way.
growth.
This
It's
is
called
so
character growth.
embarrassing. Raw.
Yeah, I did not expect to see Tilda Swinton's character in this, but I was
I
like,
didn't either, but I love
this is great because I love her
Yes.
character too, and I love that she does the whole soul thing, that thing.
Yes.
When I saw that, I went crazy. I was like,
Yes.
oh shit,
Yeah.
again, because I love that when she did it to
Yeah,
Stephen Strange and
And I love that there's no explanation was needed because of who she is. She's instantly like, you're not supposed to be here. You're not,
You're here 5
yeah.
years too late.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's 5 years. She say something like that.
Yes.
But she
Yeah.
Yeah,
said
she instantly-
he's 5 years too early.
Oh, 5 years
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
When asking for looking for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
He thought as far as he's concerned, Doctor Strange was always doing that. Didn't
Right.
know that Doctor Strange happened.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's talk about her character with that conversation with Spirit Hulk, right?
Yeah.
So it was interesting how she talked about how she explained the whole timeline thing and you're making changes here, but it's gonna affect other timelines, right? And it's when Hulk says, Doctor Strange gave up the time stone. But you see,
Right.
the thing is, he didn't know that because he wasn't there at the time. He just heard it that he gave it up. So until the Swinton's mind, I forget the character's name. Forgive me, right? It's like
Ancient
wait,
One.
Oh, ancient one, the ancient
the
one.
ancient one.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
wait, he gave up on it?
Yeah.
At first, you thinking that, but then
Deliberately, yeah.
she think about it even more, and you see to the face, like,
Yeah.
he had
He's
to
the
give it up
best
for a
of
reason.
us,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
supposed to be the best of us. If he
Yeah.
gave this up, there's
Yeah.
an
Really
absolutely
good reason.
valid reason for
Yeah,
that.
it had to be. So it's like, all right, cool. Take the time stone, do it as you have to do.
But you have to
but you have to bring it back. And I know it's not going to be easy, because you could die doing this, right? But you have to bring it back or else, right?
Yeah.
And now we get to the big fan service moment with Captain America, Iron Man, and Ant-Man basically trying to get the Tesseract back
Yeah.
from
And
the
Mind Stone
Avengers
too.
right
And Mind
after
Stone. And
Mind
Mind
Stone, sorry.
Yeah.
So right after they stopped Thanos, Loki.
Yeah.
So they cut it great where they cut
Yeah.
it to the point of I like that drink now. Here's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of these scenes they did also cut scenes from those movies.
Okay.
I was watching that
Yeah.
because I didn't want to think
From
that
DVD.
they recreate certain scenes
Right.
and
Cut
certain
scenes they
angles.
rehaul
Like,
and
no.
re-put
Oh,
was.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Movies, yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it has some great callback. So when,
Yeah, and look, like when Alexander Pierce show, I was like,
Yeah.
Yes.
you in this movie too? And then like Jasper Sitwell,
Yes.
and then
We
Romelu
got our
come back. Yeah,
Frank
Romelu
Grillo.
come back.
Yeah.
I
Crossbones
was
come
like,
back.
oh.
And let me just talk about the elevator scene.
So
though.
no, two scenes. So before
Okay,
we have-
okay,
Now
before.
two scenes. First is he come. No, elevator scene first. Sorry.
All kind of
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah,
Hulk
Hulk
and
and
stairs, right.
stairs.
So many stairs.
What I love doing is at first I was like, okay, this is just a joke. That's like a little
Yeah.
side gag. Oh,
Yeah.
Hulk
Serve a
and
purpose.
stairs, right? But it served a
plays it,
purpose.
Yeah.
it's
There's a
the
payoff.
narrative, yeah.
Yeah. Then right, so well, this is the big thing. So I remember when they announced Loki getting his own show.
Yes, yes.
Why? This makes so sense. Did he
How?
get? He
Yeah, how?
He
You know?
he didn't have a big purple people eater hand grab him and
Yes.
cracky neck. You wondering what happened? Then we see what happens. Well, you know, Robert
Yeah,
Downey-
well,
Yeah.
Tesseract drop.
Yeah.
He just happened to grab it
Yeah.
and shoo,
Yeah,
disappear, right?
Yeah.
And we don't know if this Loki, what happened with that, if there's a timeline issue.
Yes.
Whether it is Loki we know never happened, Thor Ragnarok and Thor
Is
2.
there a reason
Yeah,
that
well,
Loki
right.
was smiling when Thanos cracked his neck? No, we have so many
sure.
thoughts.
Oh, he was smiling, right?
We're not
Well,
sure. We're not sure
yeah.
if it's what happened.
So we
Or,
don't
or,
know.
does the Tesseract
Does it-
protect him from being
Yes.
wiped out of
Right.
changes?
Exactly.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. They'll have to.
Yes.
I think they will answer.
We know he's a
They
trickster
have to.
god, so
They
we
have
know
to.
that there's ways to work
Get
him
around.
back into the
Yeah.
universe
Right.
if you need to.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
The elevator scene, which happened
I love
before
this.
that. Yeah, I love that, right? The callback to everything. Just the way how it's set up, the frame and everything.
Framing is the same.
Framing
Same-
is
I would swear it's the same
perfect.
music
Same
they
big
use,
dude.
but
Framing
The
is
same big fat
perfect.
dude did
Yes.
the thing, and the same thing Rob was on this
Oh
side.
my
Same
God.
thing. And I love that he opened the value.
Huge props to whoever's in
I
charge.
think the only,
Yeah.
the only difference is Sitwell being there.
Right,
Yes,
so
yes,
it was
yes.
there, and
Yeah.
they changed up back up. Well, it didn't have as many guys. It was a little thing like the same black guy with the briefcase thing.
Yeah.
Not-
I love the setup of it where basically like, well, yeah, I have to take that scepter from you. It's like, no, I can't give you that.
Yeah.
Well, the secretary says so, and then he
Yeah.
leads over to Silver. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
when I saw it in cinema,
Yeah.
audience erupted.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
went crazy
my
too. It was
audience
like
we saw it
so
went
genius.
crazy.
Yeah, cause I think everybody was thinking, oh, we're gonna get a next action,
Yeah.
a next
Me too,
fighting
me
action
too.
scene.
I'll be like,
I was like, no, we're smarter than that.
Yeah, we're smarter than
And
that.
then they
Yeah.
do what I really enjoyed because I'm gonna make a joke, but we'll talk about it now. But go ahead. So he walking with the mind stuff and
Yes.
beats himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
got to fight. He fights pass self. Pass self kind of is a badass because pass self just finished up the
Right,
heat battle
yeah.
and he kind of out of shape
Yeah.
because he
And-
fighting a while.
Yeah, and they make the joke with, America's ass.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that was really funny.
Yeah.
I know what they did. Here's what they did. I make this joke one time. Gonna straight up say it. This is what Martha should have been for Batman v Superman.
Okay.
How to get someone
Oh.
to stop and make
kicking
sense.
your
Yeah.
butt,
That's
yeah.
effectively what he did. He's getting
Yes, he's getting choked
get
out.
choked out. He's
Yeah.
lucky alive.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
That make more sense. And then right, he punch him. Then you see
Yeah.
by
He's- I still don't- yeah.
But as you
Yeah.
say that, could I just stop that? Hey, you have a picture of Peggy Carter too.
Right.
What? Stop! And the fight stuff is like, no,
Honestly,
he's still
I
alive.
think they were making fun of Batman.
That is what
Superman
said.
that day, and
That's
that is
what
they
said.
were
Like,
doing.
that's how you had to do that. That's
Yeah.
like this is how you had to do this seed. Like learn from the better people.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
nice
Take
bit.
notes.
ADC.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
Take notes.
Yeah,
yeah.
but this one, I just want to make out the whole Hulk thing again, though.
Right.
So yeah, I just love the fact that Cal, it was funny, the whole Hulk do like stairs thing, but I just love how it just comes together where he just opens the door and
Slams it.
slams
Slams into Tony.
Tony.
Yeah,
knock out the Tesseract.
Future Tony.
Loki takes the Tesseract and
Right.
disappears, right? That was genius. So it kind of throws things off there, because
Yeah.
now we have to get the Tesseract back.
Second time.
So didn't see this one coming, and
Yeah.
they were running out of
Right,
particles.
they have one
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
They have one trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they go to the 1970.
Right. They look
It's-
for a place that have both the pin particles and the
yeah.
Tesseract.
yeah,
What
it's
moment
New
in
Jersey
time,
they went to,
yeah.
right? I think it's
Yeah,
New
it's the
Jersey
place. It's the place where what I thought we would have seen Zola.
Yeah, because the
I
same
think
sort of
we hear about it, but we
laboratory
don't see
from
it.
That fellow was
that.
looking
Yeah.
for Zola.
Yeah.
Father. So it's like, alright, okay.
So now we're in this military facility.
And yeah, it's this for me character-wise is probably one of the strongest scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It
you
is.
have
It is.
two great moments. You have one where, alright, well, you have McGill from Community in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yvette,
Yes,
I
yes,
forget
yes,
her surname.
yes.
Yvette something.
Yeah, something, right.
Nicole Brown, I think.
Nicole
Brown,
Yvette
yeah.
Nicole Brown, yes.
She had a nice little scene because the guy who played Abed was in Winter Soldier.
Because
Yes,
the
you're right.
Russos had worked on Community. That's why
Exactly.
they keep bringing back all these
Exactly.
community people.
Yeah.
And then we have Cap. Well, he had to look for. I forget what Cap was going to look for exactly.
I think he went to look for the
No,
particles.
the Cap was
Right.
looking for particles.
Yeah.
And he notices the office of Peggy
Peggy.
Carter.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I think he
Peggy
accidentally
Carter.
goes into the office that
Yes,
time.
because
Yeah.
they're hiding
Because
at
the
that
girl was
point in
looking for
time.
them.
Yeah, with the soldiers.
Because the
Yeah.
girl,
Right,
the girl
right.
says she never see anybody.
Yeah.
She never see.
She's never
she didn't see
recognized
Tony Stark,
them
yeah,
from
or-
Don't recognize them.
before,
And
yeah.
it's 1970, so Cap and find
Yes.
it.
Right.
And she probably don't know the history or the footage or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the
Yeah.
moment where Cap sees Peggy and it's just him standing outside and the camera and you see
And you have the
from
reflection.
left here.
Yeah, great.
That was just so beautiful.
great
Yeah.
So
scene,
beautiful,
great
right? Another moment, well, before we get to Tony Stark's moment, Henry Pym. It's Henry Pym, right?
No, Hank.
Hank Pym.
Pym,
Yeah.
sorry, right. So Hank Pym, I love the shot. Well, the first thing you see is this
The
ant.
Ant-Man.
Yeah,
With the Ant-Man, yeah.
There's an ant farmer thing.
You saw the
Yo,
ant
yeah,
farm
farm,
first.
and
Yeah,
then
you saw the
Yeah.
ant farm
Yeah.
first, then you saw the helmet,
Yeah.
and then you see, well, young Michael
The
Douglas.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they was trying to replicate that.
Right.
It was a
70s
little
Michael
uncanny
Douglas.
valley for me, his face, but
Well,
The
Yeah,
hair was kind of like.
it was a little off.
It,
Yeah,
it
but
yeah.
looked so fantastic when they did it in the first Ant-Man,
Right,
yeah.
you know, so I was a little like, it was a little jarring for me, like, is that really what his face looks like when he's that
Yeah, like
age?
he did
But-
that age.
I think we just a bit thankful we didn't see it very long.
Yeah.
I was actually
Yeah.
hair that they gave him. The hair they gave him just looked like a bad wig. in my opinion.
Yes, yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. But the strongest moment, of course, was when Tony ran into his dad,
Ah,
Howard, right?
yeah.
And just so, well, I don't want to say conveniently, but randomly too.
Yeah.
Because the father looking for Zola is like, I don't know where Zoe left. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's the conversation, and, well, they're talking about, well,
Howard.
Howard talking about, well, his wife about to give birth. Well, of course,
Yeah.
Tony's like, well, yeah, I have a kid already. I know
Yeah.
how that feels. And it's just that back
And
and,
it's,
forth.
it's
Howard
also such a fantastic moment he gets in the sense that that conversation is usually reversed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would have been him talking to his dad
Right,
when
so
you know,
yeah.
his daughter was going to be
Well,
born and
alright,
how he was nervous.
here's why I love this.
Yes.
Here's why I love this. Because what it does, it redeems the paradigm of fatherhood in the
Yes.
MCU.
Yes.
Right? Let us admit it. MCU
Yeah.
have some goddamn evil fathers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Thanos pretty bad.
Yeah.
When you talk about
Thanos is not the worst, eh? Ego is the worst.
Yeah, he was
yeah.
he was the eater of his
Oh my
own children.
God.
Yeah.
Ego is the worst. But
Yeah.
Thanos is pretty bad. And they have a general paradigm and they say, okay, time to flip it. They have Tony with his kid. Tony's a great
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
And then Tony coming reconciling with his dad, who he always thought was pretty bad.
Yes, yeah.
And then he just kind of meet him as a guy.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a great scene.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
just such a great moment,
And
though.
for him to be able to say, you know, I am the man I am because of you. So it's
Yeah.
like a thank you, you know. And I thought you were bad, but you know, now I know.
Yep.
Yeah. So next team is Rocket and Thor. They go back to Asgard.
Rabbit.
Yeah, the rabbit, right? Thor: The Dark World. I like that.
Yes.
Because which I still defend. I still
Okay.
think is a guilty pleasure of an MCU
Right.
movie.
Loki in the prison
Defense
cell
as
and see
Good, great visuals.
Loki in the prison cell and then
Yeah, doing the
see
whole
Thor.
thing.
Yeah.
And see Thor sneak past it was hilarious.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was a stroke of genius,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I did not expect that Thor would have ran to his mother. Who, well, if you remember that scene, that was the moment where she died, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Where she got killed by, well, the Dark Elf and his attack and all that kind of stuff, right? So I didn't expect that he'd actually run into Rennie Russo.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, she's there, right? I love the moment with two of them together, you know. Well, and she actually knows that she's from the future. It's like, well, yeah, I've been born into.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so this is
I've
what
been
I-
born
Remember,
with
she is
in
a
a coven.
goddess.
Yeah, this is what I
sense,
liked
yeah.
about this because,
Witches and stuff.
because of the power dynamics of the MCU, the time travel stuff is not a big surprise to some
Yeah.
people. So like again, Tilda Swinton's character in Chad 1, she's like, I kind of pick up you're not supposed to be here.
Yes.
Like, that kind of stuff, and then
Yes.
she same thing with him.
Yes,
You cannot
there
watch
are
him as
people
like,
who have those
Yeah,
abilities.
she on
that
that
level.
go
Yeah.
into
you're on the next
stuff
level. So the
instantly,
time travel
yeah.
thing, don't see it
Yeah.
from
Yes,
that.
yeah.
And once again, Chris Hemsworth's performance here, you know, at first it was like, yeah, I was dressed like this, man. Nothing wrong. And then
I
afterwards,
also
he just
thought
kind of
Renée
breaks
Russo
down in
did
front of his
really
mom.
well because she has never gotten anything to do with that character.
No, no.
And we really got to see, like, she had those little moments with Loki where we could understand why he loved her as much as he did.
Right.
Yeah.
I was glad to see her have that moment with Thor.
Yes,
That's
yes,
emotional
yes.
beat there.
Yeah.
Rocket, however, is just focused on the job. He has to get the eater, you know, from
He looks like a
Gally.
psycho.
You know that?
But yeah, I'm surprised
what-
not important make up.
Well, that,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like-
like, did she actually come back or did they kind of cut something?
Well, here's the thing,
I
she was-
can't
here's the thing,
remember. I can't remember.
Yeah.
She was at the premiere.
Oh, okay.
So when people see her, it's like, wait, whoa, she's still in the MCU?
Yes,
All right,
yes,
so I
yes.
got to see with her then.
Yeah. No, well, I would assume because her name shows up in the credits that,
Right.
yeah, they brought her
I
back.
think
to
that's
the
a
scene.
quick scene. Because
Yeah.
again, we understand that she don't want anything to do with that. But
Yeah.
she has decided to show up. Whatever.
Yeah. But the last one is, all right, well, there's two going on, right? So we have War Machine and Nebula.
Yes.
They have to get the...
This is
In Borat.
Yeah,
this is
they
my
have to
favorite.
get the Soul
Yeah.
Stone.
No, Power
sorry,
Stone.
Power
Power
Stone
Stone,
from Peter Quill.
Yes.
I love the setup of course, seeing the beginning of Guardians of the
Yes.
Galaxy
Yeah.
with all the credits. That was
Yeah.
really good. I love how they just do the job. You know, it's this War Machine just knock out Peter, take it.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, go take the key, go
Like,
inside,
he's
do
an
his thing,
idiot,
right?
isn't he? I think that was
Yeah.
a little fan service to the fans who feel like he's an idiot because he was the reason they didn't get the gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's nice
He's an
to
idiot.
don't mind that, whatever.
Look,
I'm one of
that's-
those people who don't either. I
That
get
I
it.
mean.
It fit the character
Yeah.
and it fit the moment. It didn't.
That's the
you
type of
know.
person he is. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And then we had Rhodey with his Temple of Doom callback. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I love that, you know.
and which was kind of a swipe at the original guy. He's like, you can't just walk into anything and take anything, you know? They must have some type of spikes or something. Like, no, you just walk in and take it.
Yeah.
But before we talk about Nebula, right? So of course this is within 2012, not 2012, 2014, right? When the first Guardians movie came out, right? So we see in Gamora and Nebula doing anything, fighting off these guys, and then their father Thanos shows up, right? And through Nebula, this is, well, I just kind of write this off as, all right, this is a plot device, we need this. So previous Nebula, seeing
Network.
yes,
Right,
seeing
so for
what the future
for
wanna
whatever
see.
reason, the cybernetics that involved.
Seem to be linking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a kidnapping.
Because
It's just by pure accident.
yeah, it's plot device. That's why.
She
right?
literally did not take herself into account.
Yeah,
Yes.
and because of that, well, Thanos learned,
Right.
I do get these
I
stones and I do this.
absolutely
All
love
right.
this.
Yeah.
I love that they give past Thanos agency.
Yes.
He was like, well, time travel, I can't do anything about that.
Yes.
He work out everything. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
since they're gonna do this, we can do this. Now, slight plot device, plot hole issue might come up a little later, but it'll come up later.
Yeah.
Where did the extra pin particles come from?
Which one? The one that
Or the
Nebula
one
had?
that Thanos and they use.
Thanos used, but she
Yeah.
used too.
Mhm.
So I ain't sure.
No, well, all right. Well, what I think is right. So right after the
When she brought them back
When
from the past.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she went up and how
Yeah.
so she pulled them one time
Yeah.
and shrink them with it. I was unclear about that.
Okay.
No,
You can just
no.
say
My
big ship
thing
just
is
come
that
out
they
of
just
nowhere.
No, I get it.
stole
I
it
get
from
it.
Nebula.
No,
They stole it from her.
No, they stole the communicator to go to the thing, but the extra pin particles. She had extra.
The
All right, well, I
was
don't
it
know
the
if she
one
had
Cap
extra.
stole?
No. I think that the one that Thanos used, yes, clearly he got
She
that
had
from
two.
Nebula.
She had two. One to go and come back. I get the feeling that either Nebula had an extra set.
Right.
For some reason, but it's unlikely.
Yeah.
Or another explanation I had was that Thanos had they recreated it.
Oh,
Nah, I
okay.
doubt that. I doubt that.
They could have
I
reverse
doubt that.
engineered because because Rocket made that joke. You're only a genius on Earth.
Yeah, I doubt
So
that.
he-
It's just I just think they just took it from her. She had an extra one because reasons. I don't know.
Nah,
but-
that's-
No,
Well,
but
yeah.
they were arguing that everybody gets two.
Two.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to say
So
she
go
had
back
an
and-
extra one is kind of strange.
Right.
yeah.
I get the
Yeah.
feeling that was my thing because it's a slight thing because I was wondering wait, how she reach and then bring it in because I get the feeling they had to use the pin particles to shrink down a strip to fit it and they go you shrink.
Because we did see the ship seemed
Grow
like
back
it
up,
was
yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
No, that's how it works. You
Yeah.
shrink. If you get that small, that's when you could time travel.
Right.
Go into
And
the
then go
underground
back,
and
right?
then bring it
Yes.
back.
Right. So at first when you watch it, it's like, all right, well, Hawkeye and Black Widow go into Vormir to get the Soul Stone. And we saw back in Infinity War what happened when Thanos and Gamora went fit. He sacrificed Gamora soul for soul, right?
I was wondering wait, how are they gonna get a stone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But you're just thinking about like, oh, what the
That's
other
the hardest
get, right?
stone to get by far.
Right,
Yeah.
but it's that. But at first I was saying to myself, so how come nobody told them about what would happen?
No,
I
they
thought that the
didn't.
only
Nobody
person
knew.
No one knew.
That's the thing,
No one
right?
knew,
That's the thing.
yeah.
I didn't realize it until I watched
Yeah,
it over
no
again.
one
Yeah, not even Nebula. It's just Nebula said in Infinity War, well, Thanos and Gamora went to get the Soul Stone.
And
Thanos came back.
and
That was it.
Yes.
So nobody knew what the rules were.
Yeah, they didn't know.
So when Hawkeye and Black Widow actually meets Red Skull, it's like a soul for a soul. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. Didn't know it was like that. All right.
Right,
I love how they were fighting amongst each other
Yeah,
though.
they
Like
make it
at first, I thought it was gonna be an argument.
I thought that
somebody
would-
would get knocked out.
I
and
thought this
throw
would have
the
been
person out,
1
but no.
year. In terms of like how much I thought they would have real like slather on the emotion for this.
Right.
Yeah.
She has long enough.
Exactly.
Yeah,
enjoy
it
it.
goes just long enough.
Just
And
long enough for me to
It
enjoy.
also goes long enough that you really don't know who is
Who is
going
gonna die.
to
Right,
die.
yeah.
And
Right.
I thought, because that had me by the gut the entire time, and there was still a part of me that was like, they'll figure out some way
Nah.
to Mission Impossible. This thing is like, nope.
Nope.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, well,
wow.
so draw out 2 women now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try this.
And even right down to them
But I
falling
like-
off though,
I like- okay.
it still kind of comes down to, hey, let me go, right? Because
Yeah.
Hawkeye is holding on to
Yeah.
to Black Widow and he lets her go.
I like
She
that they
falls.
give.
I think she pulled the glove out of his
I can't
hand.
remember,
She
yeah.
pushes off. and
Right.
Yeah, she
Oh,
does push
okay,
off.
when he
okay,
ends
yeah.
up with the glove, I don't think he would have ever let her go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she pushed off.
She pulls off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It is one thing. It is kind of ironic though that they do the same shot of Gamora like on the ground.
Same,
with the
yeah.
blood.
Yeah,
Same thing with
setup.
Scarlett's
Right.
character, and they play the same music
Same shot.
from it.
Yeah.
Same beats, everything.
Like,
There.
it's different timeline, different
For the kids at home.
but a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the kids
same
at home.
results.
Yeah, for the
yeah.
kids
Yeah,
at
so
home.
in case you didn't pick up on it, right?
Yeah, for the kids at home. That's called a motif.
Yeah, yes.
This gives Black Widow an interesting arc because again, she's supposed to get her
Her
movie.
own movie.
I
so
know,
now we're
but I-
all like, wait,
What?
what?
Yeah. And we weren't sure if it was a prequel
Right.
or if
And
it's
the
after
optimist
this
in
movie.
me was still there, like,
You know?
they're gonna time travel and fix
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
They're gonna do something.
Yeah.
I was like, and
Yeah.
then they went to bat that this is it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.